I've been in Bombay all throughout my life. My day was really convenient. Like all I had to do was carry enough money in my pocket and then just step out of my house. I would have a ready mode of transport. I would have whatever food I wanted to eat. I could meet whatever people I wanted to meet. They were all just a phone call away.
I had very different ideas about life. Like one thing you realize is, you expect so much from life. Like you're never really happy with what you have. Like I think I was always looking for more.
I wouldn't have got the chance to get in touch with tribal and rural students of India.
Being in an AC throughout my life and then just coming back and living under the thatched roof, I just thought that this is something I just cannot do in my life.
Theories are all about generalization actually, because we used to come across a lot of things, that poverty, hunger, economic disparities and all. But when you come to the field, we actually realize what exactly it is.
जो सेफ है, ये लाने के लिए इसको ऐसे काटना पड़ता था, ऐसे करके, फिर इसको ना इससे घिसना पड़ता था, ऐसे करके, बहुत मेहनत लगती है, ऐसे सेफ में लाने के लिए, बाद में इसको फिर से पेपर मारना पड़ता था, फिर ये ऐसे सेफ में आता था, फिर इसको बर्न करने का, वो डोलेप से बर्न करते थे उसको, फिर उस पर डिज़ाइन इसके तो ऐसी डिज़ाइन बनाते थे, बाद में तैयार होता था। मतलब बहुत मेहनत लगती थी इस पे ऐसा। बता लो ना हमने।
When I started off with what my interpretation of their needs was, and I used some early prototypes to sort of get to what they really want. Good. So that is. The response was like lukewarm. I mean, they were like, fine, yeah, it's good, it's okay. But then that sort of paved the way for future discussion on what their actual needs were. They'd already seen something like this before, which is like an industrial machine, really expensive, 11,000, 15,000, something in that range. And they're not able to afford that. So I developed a cheaper model, which is like functional, which is really suited to their needs. So it can be serviced here. They can service it themselves. So if they want to change some parts, they can do it themselves. ये जो है ये एडजस्टेबल है, तो आज ऊपर नीचे का आप कह रहे हो हो जाएगा, वो तो आप खुद अपने हिसाब से जिसको नीचे चाहिए नीचे रखेगा, जिसको ऊपर चाहिए ऊपर।
दूसरा वो मशीन दिया है एक माप का पट्टी निकालना है, तभी कोई भी प्रोडक्ट हम बनाएंगे तो एक सरखा जैसा दिखना चाहिए। इंजिन मशीन 0 से लेके 10 तक का पूरा काम होता है, जैसे कि बोला कि पात्राधार है, फ्रूट स्टैंड है, कार्ट है, सभी में उसका यूज करते हैं।
Initially it was difficult to sort of say that how I can be relevant. Those corporate jobs, they do not require a lot of intellection because it's already a system which is running and you just fit into the system and you just play your part. But here that system is not there so much. So you need to create that system. You need to understand what is happening here. It's very different. And individually, every village has its own, diversity, its own set of problems. So no two villages are the same.
When I first came here, most of the students, they didn't know about digitization, and so I thought let's show them something which they are very ready to accept it.
जो पहले वो आया था, मुझे भी इतना नहीं लग रहा था कि वो कुछ काम करेगा स्कूल के लिए, क्या कुछ हमको भी इंस्ट्रक्ट था कि ये लोग आ रहे स्कूल में काम करेंगे। तो आशीष ने पहले जो आया था ने बोला कि हम कंप्यूटर सिखाऊंगा बच्चों को, टीचर को भी कंप्यूटर सिखाऊंगा। मेरा भी कंप्यूटर इतना नॉलेज भी नहीं था पहले।
I showed them a laptop on the first day, and they're like very curious. Okay, this is awesome. We could paint something on something like that.
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜାଣିଲି ଯେ ଆଶିଷ ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ମାସ କି 2 ମାସ ପରେ ସେ ଚାଲିଯିବେ ଏଠୁ ତ ଭବିଷ୍ୟତକୁ ଯେଉଁ ନୂଆ ପିଲାମାନେ ଆସିବେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଶିଖିବାକୁ ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ ହେବ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଆଶିଷ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ମିଶି ଗୋଟେ ବହି ତିଆରି କରିଥିଲୁ ଫଳରେ ଟିଚର ମାନେ ସେ ବହିକୁ ଦେଖି ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ନୂଆ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଶିଖେଇ ପାରିବେ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର
जो टीचर लोग तो कंप्यूटर में कुछ भी नहीं बताया था तो आशीष जब आए तो मुझे के साथ सारे टीचर के साथ सारे बच्चों को भी कंप्यूटर सिखाया अभी मैं एग्जाम दूंगा बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं वो एक्सेल में काम कर सकते हैं जिसको कंप्यूटर कुछ भी नहीं आता वो एक्सेल शीट वर्ड में भी काम कर सकते हैं पेंटिंग वगैरह सब भी बना सकते हैं टीचर लोग भी सारे भी आराम से कंप्यूटर सिखा सकते हैं
Here it's more of a, you have to try it yourself, you are the decision maker, and it all depends on you, it all comes down to you, okay, you are the one, and it's gonna help them in one or another way.
The huge expanse of salt palms in Vedaranyam, where more than 10,000 salt workers work. The salt workers are the poorest of poor people in India who barely make 150 rupees per person per day.
என் பேர் வளர்மதி எனக்கு வயசு 42 நாங்கள் வந்து உப்பளத்தில் தான் வேலை பார்க்குறோம் 10-12 வருஷமாக தான் வேலைக்கு வர்றேன் அதுக்கு முன்னாடியெல்லாம் வேலைக்கு வந்ததில்லை இப்போ வந்து வெயில் நின்று தான் வேலை பார்க்குறோம்
They are actually having problem from health to financial matters, employment security and education and awareness, everything. So when I came here, I chose to work on their health aspects since these people are working in nearly above 45 degrees Celsius under the sun. What happens is they suffer from dehydration, and since these people have been working in the same style for their entire life, their whole body becomes chronically dehydrated. So they are engrossed with a lot of health ailments right from head to toe, severe back pain, neck pain, anemia, hypertension, urinary tract infection. Specific to women, there are certain gynecological disorders that they saw. I saw few women salt workers who have faced miscarriages because of this.
தண்ணியெல்லாம் அதிகம் சாப்பிட வேண்டியதாக இருக்குது ஆனால் சாப்பிட முடியுதில்லை பக்கத்தில் வந்து எல்லா ஆண்கள்லாம் வேலை பார்த்துட்டிங்கிறதுனால நம்ம தூரத்தில் போக வேண்டியே இருக்குது அதனால அங்கிட்டு போக முடியுதில்லை
Biggest irony of the situation, I saw that they have water but they don't drink water because they don't have urinals around. So this irony actually sparked me that I should build urinals over here. Designing the urinal was the biggest challenge because right from the air, the soil and the water, everything is corrosive. So making the urinal in such a manner that it should withstand such an environment, and at the same time making sure that not even a trace of the waste is contaminating the salt. So making a design was a bit challenging. Also, there are some behavioral aspects, as in people are not used to seeing urinals over here. People say that salt pans are sacred to us. It is having religious importance. We cannot have waste generating something over here. So that is one challenge. We had to convince them this toilet is not going to contaminate your salt. So after that, they allowed us to have such an intervention over here.
இந்த லெட்டின் கட்டி கொடுத்தது இப்போ ரொம்ப வசதியாக இருக்குது
இந்தியாவிலே வந்து தென்கோடியிலையும் ஒரு கிழக்கு கடற்கரை ஓரமாக நாங்கள் ஒதுங்கி இருக்கிறோம் ஆனால் பெரிய பெரிய ஒரு நல்லது எதுவுமே நாங்கள் எதிர்பார்க்கவே இல்லைங்க ஆனால் இப்போ சாதாரணமாக நீங்கள் சிம்பிளாக ஒரு இது செய்யணும்னு வந்திருக்கிறது வந்து எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி அளிக்கிறது.
இந்த எஸ்பிஐனுடைய இந்த கான்செப்ட் வந்து இந்த இளைஞர்களுக்கு வந்து சமுதாயத்தை பற்றி ஒரு அக்கறையை கொடுக்குது. இது மாதிரியான ஒரு மொழி தெரியாத ஒரு இடத்துல எந்த ஒரு பழக்கமும் இல்லாத ஒரு நபர்கிட்ட போய் வந்து பழகிறது, நிறைய பர்சனல் ஸ்கில்ஸ் வந்து டெவலப் ஆகுது.
Youth for India really felt like a rising force for change.
That we should be promoting humanity, we should be promoting being together.
जो सब लोग आएंगे उसके हम सलाह लेकर और उसको हाथ पकड़कर थोड़ा आगे बढ़ेंगे.
I think the most important thing about working with the people here is for us to realize that we are not here in a prescriptive capacity.
The cliched unconditional love that we all hear about, we actually get to see it here. Now I know the meaning of time, patience, and looking for things that takes time.
I really hope that I get to travel here as often as possible.
Best part of this fellowship was you are free to choose what you have to do, for whom you have to do, and in which way you want to do.
People will be able to visit other parts of the subcontinent. They learn about the new culture. They pick up the local lingo, the food habits, the cultures, and they are mainly looking at the problems of the poor and the downtrodden.